Vandana Shiva é uma das mais importantes ativistas ambientais do mundo. Nascida na Índia, publicou vários livros e ganhou o Right Livelihood Award, que é frequentemente considerado o Prêmio Nobel Alternativo. Em 2012, ela nos recebeu para falar dos efeitos da globalização, da sua batalha contra os transgênicos e de como a escassez de água no planeta é causadora de conflitos e guerras.
Water Wars is a book about the everyday conflicts being created by a model of development and a model of economy that uses up our water and leaves what remains polluted. An example of the water wars are when rivers are diverted. Now, when a river is dammed and diverted from its natural flow to another area, the people who used to get the water from that river now don't have the water. Every dam creates a conflict. It creates a conflict and a water war with the local people who will get displaced. That is the kind of water wars we see in the Amazon in Brazil with the large dams. And I know the indigenous people are very troubled about this. There are other water wars with these diversions. Agencies like the World Bank finance a lot of diversions. And now increasingly, they're financing diversions to take water from the villages to the cities, because in the cities you can sell water because people have the wealth to buy water. In villages, people can't pay for water. So you take water away from agriculture to industry, from rural areas to urban areas. And I remember about 5 years ago, having to go to offer solidarity for a group of farmers who had been protesting against the drying up of their river when the river was diverted to the city. Their wells were dry, the fields were parched, they protested. 5 farmers were shot dead. One of them was a woman who was giving water to the farmers on protest. There's a water war around a very innocent thing, a drinking water bottle. When we drink water from a water bottle, we think it came out of nowhere. But that water was somewhere in the ground. And in 2002, I was invited by a group of women in Kerala, which is a southern state of India, a village called Plachimada. And they said, come and join us, we are fighting Coca-Cola. And I said, why are you fighting Coca-Cola? They said, come and see for yourselves. Every day, Coca-Cola was mining 1.5 million liters of water a day. The water table fell so much that the women had no water. They had to walk 10 miles to get clean drinking water. So they started a protest to get the company shut down. I worked with them. I did the research with them. I mobilized the political system and the democratic process. We helped fight cases. That factory closed in 2004 and has not opened since. This was a story of a water war. And sometimes these water wars are between countries. Israel has diverted the rivers. The water wars under the Israel-Palestine conflict is a water war. It's a water war between Mexico and United States, where rivers that used to flow into Mexico don't flow anymore because the US has used up all the water. The earth has given us enough water. We don't need water wars. We can have water peace, but that's only if we live within the limits of the water cycle. We recognize the human right of every person to their share of water, and we recognize taking more than your share as an ecological crime, a water crime.